Hello, everybody. Welcome to Liars4Hire LITE, name pending. The only episode of Liars4Hire so far where the stakes are not on a specific timer, but rather on a specific... I already fucked it up, man. I fucking hate this. Can I start over?
Yeah. All right, cut. All right. Redo, go.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Liars4Hire LITE, name pending. The only podcast where the ending isn't at a timer, but rather it's based on certain stakes which have been set in advance. Specifically, the stakes for this episode are, I ordered a crepe, and when the crepe gets here, we're going to stop the episode. I'm joined today by my usual co-hosts, Jackson and what's your name?
Robbie.
Robbie.
I'm new here still, so it's kind of hard to...
No, it's okay. Yeah, you still at intern position, so I haven't, forgive me for not understanding. Yeah, we have a couple dozen interns here. I can't remember all their names. You know how it is.
You made me record with the intern?
I'm recording with the intern, dude. I only make 100 times what the lowest paid employee at this company makes.
I have your coffees, by the way. Your coffees?
I don't drink coffee, but thanks.
I was told to bring in coffee.
Who told you this?
It tastes great.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Great. You asked for a cup of mud, so I brought you a cup of mud.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I love that. My body just kind of naturally rejected the worms that were in it. So, anyway, yeah, this is just going to be a regular, degular episode of Liars4Hire. It just so happens that we're doing it short today. Just conflicting schedules and different plans and things like that have made things a little bit tenuous. Not tenuous so much that we're so stressed out that we can't function, but rather, we're all a little strung out, just a touch. And so we were like, you know what, let's take it easy for today and also for this week. So unfortunately, again, I know how much you people are chomping at the bit for more Liars. What's this little
club
website called?
Liars
Club content, but. It is what it is. It's finals week.
I'm going on vacation.
Robbie's going on vacation.
Vacation.
Jackson's being tried at the Hague. So we all got shit going on.
I'm being what?
Tried at the Hague for your crimes.
Oh, well, now
Who's
that's
Hague?
public knowledge.
Hague? The Hague is where they held the trials. No, I think that's where they try for trials against humanity. Crimes against humanity. And then the Nuremberg trials were in Nuremberg. So.
Nuremberg trials are what happens on Twitter.
Take that, liberals. How are you boys doing?
I'm doing great.
I caught second win. Well, this is more like my third win. I woke up and I was like, man, I don't want to do nothing. And then I went out and I was like, this is great. And then as soon as I stopped doing stuff, I want to perish. I want to just sink into my couch and not get up.
And now you're here and you're like, this is great again.
I'm wide awake.
I'm wide awake.
Sleep after this.
Moving in, sucking a fucking a dick. It's a song.
Like a
fucking
peen.
I'm sure at the end of this episode you'll be completely tuckered out. Don't worry.
Suckered out.
Yeah, suckered out. Yeah. So I feel weird because I feel like the production of Liars Club up to this point has been super staggered, just by a bunch of different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The heat really kicked my fucking ass. On top of you doing school shit and Jackson doing shit. I'm not sure. We talked about what Jackson was doing.
I'm trying to move.
Yeah, Jackson's trying to fucking move.
Job hunting, stuff like that.
So everybody's just been super busy doing their own thing, and then on our downtimes, we're also just doing other projects. So the time that it would take to record Liars Club stuff was just taken over by life shit, which I guess didn't really account for. But yeah, no, I mean it's no big deal. We still have stuff on the back burner that we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna put I apologize because I'm the one who brought it up. I'm gonna put a limit, a hard limit. We're not gonna talk about how much better things are gonna be once in fall.
You are the only person that talks about that.
I know. But I'm just for my sake, I'm putting a hard limit on it. We're not gonna talk about it. We got it out.
Because I fucking hate when you talk about it.
Shut up! I know.
You're talking about it. You're also talking about it right now.
Still talking.
You were about to go on a fucking tirade about it.
I wasn't. No, what I was gonna talk about was how when I talk about it, you're always like, Chase, shut the fuck up. I hate you. This is the reason that when I pick you up from SeaTac, I'm gonna kill you in my car.
I say that.
Yeah, all the time. He says
you with
that
my
all the
car.
time. hit you with my brake and my brick in my car. And it's just cruel to me, and I hate it. And and that's why Robbie was hired here, is because he's got that can-do attitude. That he's got the gumption to stick it to the higher ups, which I really appreciate.
Can we talk about the Discord?
Sure.
Yeah. Absolutely, we can talk about the Discord. You're the one who set it up, so why don't you start us out, kid?
Discord's been going great. We have over 200 people in the Discord currently.
Jesus, already?
Yeah. I think we banned like 50-some people. So
I can give you the list
considered,
right now. Hold on.
All things considered, we're doing pretty good. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining the Discord. For all those who posted and got banned, you could send any ban. What's the word when you appeals to a couple of liars at gmail.com. Go you send them, we might accept it. Discord's been great for posting funny gifs that I have, and also just advertising shit we're working on, which is great. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining the Discord. You still can't post anything in it. Unless,
no, absolutely.
And I set up this rule, unless you have a screenshot of somebody posting, we just now had to ban somebody from the Discord. Unless you...
That was bait. That was fucking bait, dude. Come on. Fucking asshole.
And if you post a screenshot of somebody who posted and then deleted their message, you will be allowed to make one post.
You will be allowed to make one post
on your own.
If you narc.
Not
narc,
anonymous.
basically.
You have to put your full name out.
I allowed somebody to do it anonymously because I feel like if they said that they did it, then they would be run out of the community, and I didn't want that to happen.
I just for context, I just at everyone in the Discord, and I said, right click this message and reply with your question for a Liars4Hire episode, and somebody did, and I banned them.
You asshole, dude.
You can't post. You can't post in the
post.
Discord. You're not allowed.
This is a test.
I have made the joke, but it's like it really is the council where it's like fucking Chase and Robbie are like the crazy ones, and I'm just trying to be reasonable about the whole situation.
I will be unreasonable.
I dealt with one appeal, and it was Callie's. Callie posted in the Discord. It was like, I didn't watch the episode yet.
I have dealt with all the appeals.
Were any of the bad? Have you neglected any appeals? Rejected any appeals?
Plenty. Some of them. There's like 3 off the top of my head where I'm like, I blocked them from sending us emails. I'm like, dude, I don't want these people interacting with us because that's not the kind of vibe I want in there.
Yeah. Yeah, Discord's great. Thank you everybody for joining. It's still open. We'll post a link in the Discord below. We should add the Discord to every description.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I upload. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah. Cool.
I like how instead of a rules channel, we have a rule channel.
Oh yeah, I changed it. I changed it. I changed it.
All right, we gotta ban someone else now.
You fucking assholes! You're baiting them.
I know, this is a honeypot, 100%. It's the funniest thing in the world too. Speaking of ban appeals, do you want to talk about? I don't know if it's my place to bring this up, but would you like to talk about the Chronicles of Pee-Pee and Wee Wee?
Dude, yes.
If you haven't joined our TF2 server in a while, please do so. In Team Fortress 2, if you open up your console and select or type in connect space freak.host or freak.tf2.host, you can join our TF2 server that we've created. Or you can, just search it. I believe it's just called Freak Server, the most fun you can have online. Tons of fun. We had 2 people join named Pee-Pee and Wee Wee. And one of the first things that Wee Wee said in the voice channel was a slur, so we banned Wee Wee.
Wasn't it like the first? Like it wasn't the first sentence they said. It was like the third thing to come out of their mouth.
It was one of the
like
first
something
things
like you guys are being, a slur.
Mm-hmm.
So then their friend Pee-Pee was going on a tirade to say, "Yo, unban Wee Wee." And we told him to send in a ban appeal, and he did. And he called me a fucking moron. Yeah,
he called you a dickless moron. Yeah.
A dickless moron. And then he sent me another appeal, which I specifically requested PP pass along, which was something along the lines of, I apologize for using a nasty slur. Please unban me, our glorious leader.
No, it wasn't a nasty slur. It was a bad slur word.
A rude slur word. And then they sent that verbatim. I didn't accept it. And PP was like, dude, unban wee wee. And I was like, no, dude, he said a slur. And then PP goes, which one? And I said, this slur. And then he immediately said, that slur, to which I had to ban PP. And I never got a ban appeal from PP, unfortunately.
They don't want to join the server anymore, dude.
I guess so.
Away.
Fucking admin abuse. No freedom of speech on the server.
So rest in peace, PP and wee wee.
Wee, dude.
You said too many slurs, so I had to ban you. The TF2 server is so much fucking fun. Please come join us.
It's so we got to ban somebody today. Not on my stream. It was after my stream. I streamed TF2 today on the server. But I did ban someone. I banned 3 people actually that all had matching clan tags. Because they were like being insanely racist, and it was awesome.
They're being racist?
But like that kind of racist where it's like just vaguely racist, where it's just like, I think one guy was like doing a black scent. And he was like, you know, we're like making crack or something. We're like doing crack and committing crimes or some shit. And then, well, I guess, you know, saying that out loud, it's not really vaguely racist now, is it?
It's just kind of blatantly racist, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Was Donkey Kong on the server tonight?
Donkey Kong was not on the server. We know who Donkey Kong was.
Who was Donkey Kong?
It was Pepper. Pepper was Donkey Kong.
Was it Pepper?
Was there somebody like role playing as Donkey Kong on the server?
Somebody renamed for my birthday stream that happened on the 9th when we played TF2 and we went on the server and it was popping off. I guess Pepper came in as Donkey Kong and had a soundboard on and just like fucking played gorilla noises through the mic. And at one point, I have it clipped. At one point, they traded up for like 50 secondhand bananas and it all showed up in chat. It's clipped. I'll put it here.
You just hold space.
And it's you don't press.
Holy fuck, dude!
Whoa! Holy shit! Whoa! Whoa!
That's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my fucking god!
it's really great. I love being the administrator of something.
Being an admin on a TF2 server is like, when we were talking about making it before and hosting it, I was saying that like having a TF2 server is a dream come true. And like it is like showing so much in like what we have been doing so far, just having so much fun, just like slapping people around and adding. We've just added sound files to the server. And it's so much fun. There's going to be so much more. We have the FastDL server open too, so you'll get those sounds in like 2 seconds if you don't already have them.
Can I since I'm sort of the overseer of this particular thing, or one of the 2 overseers, this will be a Liars4Hire exclusive announcement.
Okay,
we're not. I won't say exactly what it is, but in the coming weekends, not next weekend, but I think the weekend after that.
I think it might be next weekend.
It's next weekend.
Oh God,
it's next weekend.
Let me check.
Okay, well, soon, within I think sometime in July, there is going to be a big event on the Freak server, Team Fortress 2 server. So I hope you'll all come and join. There will be more information coming. There will be giveaways. There will be prizes, expensive prizes too. Not like shit like, oh, you get a fucking rocket jumper. No, you'll get like expensive shit.
It is next weekend. We're planning the 16th to the 18th. So so starting Friday on the 16th to Sunday on the 18th. Probably Monday on the 19th.
Will it be posted on the TF2 Freaks server Twitter?
Oh yes, we have that, by the way. Chase, do you want to advertise that because you made that?
Oh yeah. If you want to, as long as we're just plugging shit. Because honestly, like, I feel like this episode is more just like talking about the things that we're doing instead of like making fun conversation. It's just because like this is like halfway a podcast, halfway an update video, just to like
we are the Liars4Hire.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We just so happen to be on spec right now, kind of working on our own shit. So, but yeah, if you want to follow the Freak server, Twitter, you can go to TF2 Freak server, all one word, at Twitter, and you can find updates and little fun little clips and things like that, and it's great, and you love it.
Yeah.
Can you actually send me the PP and wee wee, or just the PP ban, or the wee wee ban appeal? Excuse me, because I would like to upload it and then pin it as the tweet for Model Citizen. I think that'd be a good pin tweet for Freak Server.
It's somewhere in our Discord. It's somewhere there.
It's pretty easy.
I'll try to find a Twilight Minute version of it.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Twilight's
Got it.
version's so fucking funny.
It's really funny.
Fuck, if we plug in so wait, we're not gonna make funny conversation. We're just plugging and doing whatever.
No, there's no. I've decided. I'm making the direct decision. No jokes. Nothing entertaining. This is all just complete bureaucracy.
I'm
I'm
overthrowing you. You're getting fucking vetoed 2-1.
I have this like little cooling gel packet that I got with like some cake that I got the other day, and if I fold it in half and squeeze it together, it looks like a vagina.
Does it feel like one?
No.
Smells like a chick I used to bang. Ugh, tastes like her too.
Dude,
What?
sounds like I almost name dropped somebody. Never mind.
What?
No, not a girl, but like a person who would say something like that.
All right, okay.
A girl.
Yeah, not. Maybe. Who knows? We'll never know because I'm not gonna name drop them. How you boys? What do you? So okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson, were you gonna plug something?
I was just gonna thank everybody for fucking Friday the 9th on.
Yeah, how was your birthday?
That
your birthday!
That stream popped off. That was a long ass. I don't know why I went so long, but it was very eventful and fun. And like I usually don't like my birthday, but like a lot of factors came in that day that just made it very memorable and good for once.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you. Not to toot my own horn, but I did kind of call it. I said I think that you don't like your birthdays because you've never had an opportunity to have like a good birthday.
Yeah,
you know,
I haven't.
And I'm extremely looking forward to giving you opportunities to have good birthdays in the future. I'm very much looking forward to that. You know, for the selfish reason of I like seeing my friends happy.
Well, thanks.
So, yeah, I'm very happy that you had a good birthday, son.
Yeah, now I have the fucking mini fridge to play on.
And now you're, the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
And you're 14, so you can drink in, I think, Kazakhstan or something.
Guys, I turned 14.
Legally. Yeah, it's awesome. So cool.
We finally have the first Liars Club member over 13.
It's like exciting, dude. Pretty soon we're gonna be able to collaborate with people like Cute Mario and Luigi and Super Mario Logan and
Forest Fire Films.
It's stupid Mario Brothers and
stupid Mario Brothers. Yeah,
Brian's toy reviews.
Right. Yeah,
Brental
it's
Floss.
exciting. We're like the big kids. I'm like in middle school.
Smooth
It's like
McGrew.
crazy. Are you just naming YouTubers now?
I'm naming YouTubers that I think would be appropriate to work with, to be
As a
around children,
13-year-old?
to be
Oh, okay.
to be around kids. I feel like Brental Floss and
Smooth
Smooth
McGroove.
McGroove. Yeah.
Smoother Groove came back after like a huge hiatus. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be doing video game acapellas again," and like he's like a good acapella artist, all things considered. But then like he immediately started doing Friday Night Funkin' songs.
Oh, never mind. Don't put them around kids. Abort. Don't put them around kids.
I mean, to be fair, if there's ever a game to make acapellas of, that it makes sense that you do.
That game is acapella.
The Baba Boo Boo song game or whatever.
The Baba Booey.
I'm not having another
the Baba Booey song.
The Baba Booey song. I'm not having another podcast talking about funkin'.
Did you do it? When was the last podcast?
When we were talking about games that don't offer anything.
Oh yeah, fuck that game.
And
Fuck
somebody
Friday Night
commented
Funkin'.
like, all you did was name the things it offered. No, we didn't. How is that offering anything? Fucking no. Hate that game. Moving on.
If that's your comfort game, I'm sorry, just pick a better comfort game. Like fucking read a webcomic made by a gay 17-year-old who likes furries or some shit. Like get some perspective. Find something else to find comfort in. Friday Night Funkin' is not the way to go. I guarantee it.
Discourse.
Discourse? I love Discourse. Let's talk about
No, we did the same bit.
No,
You were about to have you were probably about to say the worst thing I ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, I was trying to find a discourse that I could like bring up that would be funny, but like wouldn't make people upset, and then I realized that like
the reason why it's discourse is because you can't like bring it up and make it funny.
I got it. The queer platonic discourse. What do you think of the term queer platonic?
What's queer platonic?
What the fuck is
like,
that?
It's when you have a really strong relationship with someone, but it's not romantic. It's just platonic.
A friendship? A friendship you're talking about. You are speaking of a friendship.
Yeah, but it's a queer platonic relationship.
No, it isn't.
I feel like I'm sitting between Walter White and fucking Jesse.
That sounds like a straight person wanting to be called queer, is what that sounds like.
That's a fucking...
And you can be a straight person and still be queer. There's like that goes without saying, but like I don't know. It's just call it a friendship.
I don't know, dude.
That's why it's the one that I was okay to bring up, because
there's the discourse for you.
There's the discourse. That's the end of the discourse. So if you take issue with that, at Robbie Dude on Twitter, Robbie at Robbie.zone, just sort of send him your sort of opinions on what you think about that.
If you send me like discourse over Twitter, I will like, unless it's something I'm legitimately interested in, I will give you a one-word response.
I'm the one
or
editing
blocking
this podcast. On screen now is Chase's personal email.
I'd like to see you try.
Sign up for as many newsletters and Wall Street Journal ads as you'd like.
Take as many BuzzFeed quizzes that require you to send your results to the email.
When I did my stream the other day, I did I forgot where I talked about this. I did a Sopranos quiz to find out what character I was, and at the end it bamboozled. I think his name's AJ or something.
You got the fuck.
I don't know. I never watched the Sopranos.
You got Anthony Jr. Let's go.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, before we give you the results, just take this quick survey." And then asked for my email, and I put in coupleofliars@gmail.com, forgetting that it's a coupleofliars@gmail.com. So somebody got those fucking results.
Probably the other liars club. That's like a recording, like fucking company.
Yeah.
We almost have more subs than them, which is funny.
Everybody subscribe to Liars Club. We noticed that only 10% of watchers are actually subscribed to Liars Club.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Fuck you.
Do we actually know how many people are subscribed and watch our videos?
Yeah, I have those analytics, but I don't want to talk about it.
Pull up the analytics. We'll talk about which gender watches our videos the most.
No!
Chase loves those.
Chase loves
what, analytics?
Discussing that shit.
Yeah.
Analytics?
Yeah, Chase loves publicly talking about analytics.
I don't know. Numbers are neat.
In private. Private numbers are neat in private.
You saying that people don't like numbers?
I'm saying that we shouldn't talk about numbers. It's unprofessional.
You're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You're insane. If you want to support us, check out our Patreon.
We don't have that.
Do we have a Patreon? Are we launching that?
No,
Chase keeps fucking talking about it like, oh, we'll launch it at this subscriber count, or actually we'll do it at this count, or we'll do it at that count.
Yeah.
At this point, I feel like I'm just gonna make it, and as soon as the count is hit, I'll make it live.
And I'm gonna chastise you for it. I'm
not gonna make it public until we hit that point.
Can we make an OnlyFans first?
We did.
We have a Patreon. And it's secret, and you have to find it. It's not under Liars Club. It's under a string of numbers and letters and symbols. But if you find it, then you get access to every single episode of Liar Club that's ever been recorded, except for you get the webcam and the balls cam, which is also part of it. So
you can't have nudity.
On Patreon, you can.
Nope.
Not human nudity.
Not anymore.
What?
They got rid of it.
Yeah.
What?
That's why all the fucking Patreon artists jumped ship and went to OnlyFans, and OnlyFans had to make it an addendum to their terms of service.
I fucking hate the fucking Christian conglomerate that controls all of the internet. I fucking, like, it's so, like, the Comcast Christian goddamn Puritan... I'm gonna start sounding like an anime bitch, a weeaboo, you might even call it. I fucking... The discourse, dude. The discourse.
The discourse!
Ugh. Oh, did you hear that they're like OnlyFans is like, or we might stop allowing pornography on
Yeah,
our website.
I mean, it makes sense given every other company on the planet. They build their entire platform off of sex workers, and then when that platform is existent and has a household name, they kick them all off. It happens fucking every time.
Fuck it. Let's turn the Liars Club website into a fucking safe haven for sex workers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Send us your nudes.
Not what I meant. Nope. Nope. Completely went the other direction with that goal.
This is a great idea. I forget. So there was a YouTuber I used to watch. There was this YouTuber I used to watch, Pro something. He had a very high emphasis on sex positivity. I haven't really checked in on him in a while, so. But I bet it went great for him.
I'm cutting you. I'm cutting your audio. Everything you just said is not going to be fucking audible to anybody but us.
The discourse.
You fucking bastard. God damn it. Here's the deal. If we make a Patreon, we're putting the unedited shit in.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The reason why we edit them out is so that nobody hears them and nobody gets the wrong idea on what we're actually about, or because the joke is just straight up not funny. So putting it out there behind a Patreon doesn't make somebody go, "Oh, it's fine." It just means that they paid to see it, and then they can post it elsewhere.
Yeah.
So if we post uncensored jokes on Patreon,
we can legally sue.
No, we can't.
Can we?
Yes.
No.
We should illegally sue.
We can illegally sue you.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
I don't know. I've had like a couple of like ideas for what we could actually put on a Patreon if people wanted a Patreon.
There are behind the scenes. Like, we do have things that we work on, like, behind the scenes. We could have a Patreon only podcast too.
Like a mini cast.
Those are hot.
Like a 10-minute like mini cast discussing bullshit that we wouldn't talk about on Liars4Hire.
Can barely get you motherfuckers to stick around for this podcast, so we could do another one. Try to get that working.
Oh, me? I'm the one that's been sitting here like fucking waiting to record, and you two are jacking your fucking jaws off.
You have been sitting on your hands, like, waiting for us to be done. I've been watching sumo. I was busy all day. I went shopping. I went to the Antique Pavilion, got some great shit.
What the fuck did you go to the Antique Pavilion for? What did you get at the Antique Pavilion?
Antiques.
I'm going to tell you my haul. Meek's got his haul. This is my haul.
Okay.
I got a little Mario Happy Meal toy. The one that, like, has a spring, and when you push it down, it pops up. And it's like a Mario raccoon.
Okay.
Tanuki,
I got that for $2.
Great.
I got a Nick at Night clock. It's a triangle clock that has the Nick at Night logo on it, and it's a ticking clock too. It's old. It's from fucking 94.
Nick at Night. Okay, yeah, go on.
Yeah. And then I got I got another thing besides that, and then the big item that I got was there's a video out there called Haunted Dancing Skeleton.
Oh, you got one?
I've had one before that Meeks got me for a birthday, but the hand is missing and I haven't tested it.
Okay.
I found another one at the Antique Pavilion, still in box, half the price.
Holy shit. That's awesome. That's insane.
So I now have two of them, one of which is completely brand new.
That's so exciting.
Dude, the Antique Pavilion is one of my favorite places in Washington. When you visit, I'm bringing you there.
Dude, you have literally, like, one of the first thoughts when I began daydreaming about going back home, one of my thoughts was, I want to go fucking thrift shopping. I love thrift shopping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jackson, the thing is, like, you could come now. Like,
I could come now. Like, I have nothing restricting me, is the thing.
There's nothing stopping you from, like, coming up to Seattle and then I just take you to the Antique Pavilion.
We'll talk about this because, like, I actually, like, could.
Okay, all right. Hey, there's other people visiting in August, and you could do that.
I could do that as well, and I have family in Seattle that I could stay with long term.
I feel like everybody has family in Seattle. I feel like no matter where you, like, no matter what family, it's like, oh yeah, you have an uncle in Seattle. It's like, what?
There are like 3 cities that are like that. It's like Seattle, Atlanta, and like
Florida,
Chicago. Florida.
I was about to say my 3 cities are fucking Seattle, Boston, and New Orleans.
Yeah.
well, okay. I was gonna say I'm also kind of coming up near August. I'm not gonna be Okay, who all is coming up in August specifically?
I don't want to say if they don't want to like talk about it if it's not going to happen.
We'll discuss it. We'll
fine.
name drop and have a private conversation after the fact. But like, so there's people coming in August.
Okay.
You're coming in like late September or early September.
Mid September, so the 23rd, so
Okay.
late mid. But I'm not gonna be like visiting Robbie. I mean,
You're going home.
I'm going home. Yeah,
I'm sure you want to go home.
If I could guarantee that I would be in perfect health and I would love to, I would love to like fucking maybe not stay with Robbie, maybe like get an Airbnb near Robbie's place, and just stay for like a day or two just to like hang out with him. I would, but I'm probably going to be jet lagged to shit, and I just want to go home. But
I think you should go home, and then because you'll be home, you're only a 3-hour trip away.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm excited about that because Robbie and maybe Meeks. I don't know if Meeks is gonna come, but Robbie is gonna come and see the farm. I don't know how long you'll stay. Maybe you'll just fucking drop me off and then not even get out of the car. But you could see the family farm, meet my parents.
You're coming in on
real
the 23rd, you said?
Yeah, yes, sir. The 23rd.
Yeah, depending on the time. If I'm not super busy that day for work, I can hang out. I mean, I could work basically anywhere. So
I was about to
There
say
you go.
I could also just like show up at the same time.
What I was gonna say was one of our friends was thinking about pushing back her ticket to see me too, but I don't think it's worth it for the 23rd because
the last thing you should do is hang out with people. I think you should like see your family.
Yeah,
like,
hang out with your family for a couple days.
Get your sleep schedule back because you're living in a completely different country. Like do the thing that you got to do when you live in another country. Like make sure you're getting your stuff sent to you properly. Like there's about 100 different things you should do besides spend your money at a fucking pawn shop. So
yeah, fuck. I just want to, dude. Okay. Do you ever have situations where it's like and maybe this is a hyper specific escapist fantasy that Chase developed early on in his life and it's just stuck with him. But do you ever like have points where it's like you're far from home or you're like on a long hike or something, or you're like out of your comfort zone in general, and you're like, damn, dude, I just wish there was a fucking portal that I could walk through and immediately be back in my living room, like, and sit on my couch.
Yes.
Yeah. All the fucking time. I wish a fucking portal would just open up in my room and I could just toss all my shit through. And then, even then, I would just fucking stay in Japan for these last couple months. I wouldn't care. That's fine. But, like, knowing that's all taken care of, that would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Notwithstanding go ahead.
I have a particularly big thing that I'm going to be having shipped to me soon.
Ooh.
That I'm kind of also nervous about because I'm not going to be the one like shipping it. So
Secret stuff?
no. When I moved from New York to Seattle, I fit everything that I could in my car, and then everything else was put in a box and shipped to me. The only thing that wasn't put in a box that somebody else had to put in a box was the top half of my Steel Battalion controller.
Oh, this fucking yeah.
And if you don't know what Steel Battalion is, there was a game on Xbox that was a mech flight game where you drive a mech. But the gimmick was that the controller is a giant, like, table-wide mech controller. Put an image on screen. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
When I moved, I was like, okay, this needs to be shipped. And when I got all of my boxes and all of my stuff, I had the bottom part of the Steel Battalion controller, and the one thing that was missing was the top. So I remember calling my family and being like, hey, is that going to be shipped out? And they said, we shipped everything out, so that might not come. And that was like 2 years ago. Recently, one of my relatives is moving, and they said, yeah, we still have your we still have like your game controller here. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, the big green one with all the controls. And I was like, oh, as soon as you can, send that. I was like, I thought that went missing. I thought that shit went missing.
Bro, fucking missing mail sucks. I was supposed to get
coming.
a care package from my family in January, which had it had like a scarf that someone knitted for me, and it had the one thing that I'm most gutted about, besides that stupid little fucking gay little scarf or whatever, was a shoe, the Mario 35th anniversary shoe from Adidas. I bought that, and my parents were like, yeah, I'll ship it out, and they did, and then it got lost in the mail. Because that's
You know
I
what happened, actually? They opened the package and saw what it was and then reported it as lost in transit.
Oh,
It totally could have gotten stolen.
They fucking.
Oh my
It
God.
happens every time somebody sends me birthday cards, and I've already got the notification. I got the notification last night of an email where it's like, "Oh, somebody was sending you something, but it got lost in transit." Sorry, I was like, "Yeah, I didn't expect that birthday card to show up." When I was sending,
because it has like
yeah, it
money
has
in
money
or
and
something?
shit in it. Sending our good friend Callie my old VR headset. At first, the post office was fine. Though, yeah, we'll pack it up in the back. We'll figure it out. Da 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 da. A week goes by, no tracking number sent to me, no nothing, and I go back to the post office. I'm like, what happened to this? They're like, no, I got lost in transit. I'm like, no, it didn't. Can you go back there and look? And the guy's like, give me a second. Then 15 minutes later, he comes out with it, and he's like, yeah, sorry, don't know what happened. It never got packaged and shipped.
I know what fucking happened. You're gonna put that shit in fucking, this thing never went out, and then someone's gonna fucking go home with it.
Yeah, so I double checked and everything, and then like I filed a report and whatnot and got a refund, and then I went to a different postal carrier, and I was like, hey, this happened to me, and the woman was extremely nice behind the counter. She's like, I want you to watch me package this up and tape it. I was like, thank you,
Cool.
Thank you so much.
I don't. Well, now you're implanting seeds of doubt in my head about the fucking postal service.
Dude, the postal service fucking sucks.
They suck.
I don't trust the postal
Which one?
service.
United Postal Service,
United
USPS,
Postal
or FedEx,
Service,
or what?
USPS, whatever fucking like third party company that
They're all scams.
they fucking use, it sucks ass. Like Fast Track and all that. What it sucks to say that Amazon delivery, because it is in house, is the only good one. Because if you don't get your Amazon package, Amazon will like crucify the delivery driver.
And they abuse the drivers.
The
reason
Yeah.
why it's good is because they abuse the drivers, and it sucks.
That's scary because here's the thing: is that over the course of the 3 years that I've been living in Japan, I've like had people be like, "Hey, could you pick this up for me?" And I've had like a small treasure trove of shit that I need to ship to people when I get back to the United States, just accumulating. And I have that toaster that I'm gonna give to Callie, the Hello Kitty toaster. I have like a figure that I'm gonna give to Joy. I have a bunch of fucking VTuber shit. Just a whole lot of garbage that I just have to ship out to a bunch of people. And just the thought of any of it getting lost is terrifying because they've been waiting for so fucking long.
If it's
you
like
know?
toys and stuff, then it's
Whatever.
It won't get lost. But like if it's heavy or like you say like this is priority, you can't get rid of this. There's a good chance that they will have to be like, this got damaged. Let's see what's in it.
Fucking cousin a titty mouse pad.
Let me go ahead.
I'm gonna
Mind if I
shove
do?
that in the front of my pants and go home.
Well, now I'm thinking I want to join the USPS because it sounds just like a bunch of free shit.
It's not free shit. It's like you can accumulate things over time, but once you have enough reports, they like do a federal investigation and put you in jail if they find out it's real.
From what I've heard about working as a post person, it used to be way better because they didn't track where you were because they didn't have that technology. So you can like do your shift, go home and sleep for 6 hours and then do the rest of your shift, which is why you never got your mail. But now they have like trackers and vans and stuff, so like people actually have to do their work, and then they get mad and then they just steal packages.
In the newer mail trucks, but because most of the fucking postal service is in like going bankrupt and they have to use old shitty fucking cars from the fucking 80s.
Keep in mind, I'm extremely ignorant about the postal service. I only know from like what other people have told me. So if anybody has any actual insight on how the postal service works and why shit gets like lost or stolen, like please comment below. That's incredibly interesting to me.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I also know that like postal service workers are overworked and underpaid. Like as somebody who had a relative who was a postal worker and as somebody who worked as an Amazon delivery driver, like I know that like the things that they have are not good enough to actually do their job on top of getting underpaid. So like, it's definitely not like coming from a place of like, oh, these fucking people are shitheads. It's just like it's a thing that happens in my experience.
There are a million misconceptions about a lot of occupations, specifically that fall within the civil servant sector, like sanitary workers and fucking like delivery drivers that work for the state and teachers and stuff like that. Except for cops. Fuck cops. Cops are the only civil servants that are paid.
Fuck you.
But fuck you,
ACAB,
cops.
bitch.
But so yeah, no, it's just like one. I think one of the main points in my life where I like had a snap realization that there was exploitation going on in the world was I had a conversation with one of my teachers, my history teacher in middle school, and we were just having like a talk, and she was like, oh yeah, my brother actually works for he's a garbage man. And I was like, oh, that's cool. It must be nice only needing to work 1 day a week. And she was like, no, you have to work every day. And I was like, but I was just reading about their payment the other day. They don't receive that much. And she was like, yeah, no, but they still they have to take out the garbage every single day. And then I thought about like the amount of people who have garbage cans and live in suburban areas and all that shit. And I thought, that's not enough. What?
Yeah, I think
what's going on?
I think my first realization too was from a teacher where I was talking to a teacher and they're like, yeah, after this I got to go to my second job. I was like, you're what? Like you have 2 jobs? And they were like,
this
yeah.
isn't like your thing?
Yeah, I have a family. I was like, oh, fuck.
I read something the other day that was like, homes that make $400,000 a year, that's hardly enough to scrape by for a family. To which I said,
what?
Fuck you.
What the fuck? What?
Fuck you.
Some guy was like,
my family lives in New York. That's not enough to live in New York.
Fuck
yes,
you.
it is. $400,000 a year. I've had fucking friends live on fucking like $10,000 a year, and they fucking managed to live in New York. Managed, might I add. Barely lived there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I barely lived there, and it would be a change of maybe an extra 1,000 to every paycheck, and then they would be able to live high life, high rolling. If you need $400,000 a year to just barely scrape by, you have a fucking issue.
You're obviously investing in some places that perhaps you should not be investing in, like high-rise apartments and luxury vacations. And
I saw a thing about a YouTuber who was like, "Oh, come tour my $2 million home," and it's like, how did that happen? From like, if a person had nothing, then they just go and it's like, oh, now I have to have this extremely expensive thing.
Don't get me started on that woman.
And then one of my friends like were talking about it, and they were like, there was a thing like, if you're rich and you just start having money, your idea of being broke is like, it just gets warped, because when you don't have a ton of money anymore, you're like, well, I have no money. And I see that even with like my tax return, because like I've spent like a good chunk of my tax return besides like or like I should have been putting it into a savings account, but like I've spent a good chunk of it, and now when I see the amount of money I have and like seeing that it's spent, I go, well, fuck, I'm broke. And it's like, no, I'm not. I have money.
Yeah.
I have a ton of money, but like, it's just a bunch of money that I didn't have before, and now because I like spending a little bit of it, I feel like I don't have any money. So I assume that people could feel the same way when they have $100,000, and they're like, oh man, I spent over the past year, I spent like $20,000. Dude, I'm broke. I gotta get more money. So like, I'm sure it feels like that when people make a lot more money than they know what to do with. But fuck those people.
Oh yeah,
they need a fucking reality check.
Yeah, I had it's that fucking meme where it's like somebody buys something and it's like, I will never financially recover from this. I had that moment when I went to fucking get the fucking PlayStation. I had like a good panic attack in my home before I unboxed it. I like put it down on my table.
Crepes here.
Oh well.
The crepes here. Crepes here. Talk about the break. The crepes here. I have to get
cool.
The
I put it.
All right.
I put the thing down on my table, and I was just like, man, maybe I shouldn't have bought this. Man, I should have waited until I had more money. But it's like, I have money. Like, I'm fine. I bought this because it's like, I did the math, and I was like, I'm totally fine to do this. Why am I panicking?
Fuck the rich.
They have warped me to not enjoy things that I want.
We're gonna be taking a break. The heat wave hiatus continues. So we're going to be taking a break into next week. We should still be trickling uploads, but this should all be done by the week after. So you will see a lot more from us on this channel specifically, starting on the 19th. We have other avenues. We have our TF2 server that we're constantly updating, and there is that big event happening 16th through the 19th. So please be excited about that. Jackson is streaming. Jackson, plug your Twitch.
Full-time schedule soon. Twitch.tv/lumberjack2 on. Same on Twitter. Because some of you motherfuckers don't even follow my personal. You only follow the Liars Club account. How fucking dare you?
Follow Jackson. And follow me, twitter.com/RobbieDude. I got some exciting things coming down in the pipeline. Hopefully you will see it this Saturday on twitch.tv/RobbieDude. Tons of things happening, just not around this channel at the moment. We're going to be recording a shit ton over the week after we're all done with stuff. So get excited. Hopefully returning series, hopefully new series. Some fan favorites are going to be coming back in a big, cool way. Chase, what are you doing with your crate?
Hang on.
Right into the mic.
Hang on. I gotta unwrap it.
Okay.
You can follow Chase at twitter.com/clown_depot, as well as on Twitch, twitch.tv/clown_depot.
Oh. Fuck. Strawberries.
The bite has been taken.
That means the episode's over.
That's the end of the podcast.
Episode's over.
Good night, everybody.
It's the Liars for Hire